Welcome to the world of McDonald's, the colossal restaurant giant that's pretty much everywhere, with over 400,000 spots in 120 countries. Those golden arches? You can't miss them. And get this, they've served up more than 300 billion hamburgers. But here's the twist. The two brothers who started it all had their company practically swiped from under them. Picture this. A small drive-in joint turns into a global fast food giant, all thanks to a super determined milkshake machine salesman. Now, McDonald's isn't just about burgers and fries, it's got its fingers in a whole different pie. Looks can be deceiving. Beyond the grills and fryers, McDonald's is quietly ruling a different industry altogether. It's not just a story of flipping burgers, it's a tale of unexpected success and a few dark secrets. Sure, it's a classic story of beating the odds and building an empire. But hold on. Underneath all those golden arches, there's a side to McDonald's that's a bit murky. We're talking betrayal, fraud, and even a face-off with the Italian mafia at one point. This is no ordinary story. It's a crazy ride from a small beginning to a worldwide giant. So grab a seat, relax, and let's dive into the wild and wacky history of McDonald's. It's a story of more than just burgers. It's a whole adventure. In the early 1900s, the American landscape was going through a big shift. The Ford Motor Company was pumping out cars left and right, and new roads were being paved across the country. This not only changed how Americans traveled, but also how they ate. Out in sunny California, drive-in restaurants were popping up like crazy. Picture this. You drive in, a waitress comes out to your car window, takes your order, and voila! Your food is delivered without you ever stepping out. Some places even had waitresses on roller skates. It was a whole vibe. Enter the McDonald brothers, Richard and Maurice, who moved from New Hampshire to California in 1927. Now, at first, they weren't dreaming of burgers and fries. Nope, they wanted a piece of the movie business and started by working on film sets. But when the Great Depression hit, they decided to shift gears. In 1937, they opened their first restaurant, McDonald's Barbecue, selling hot dogs. It wasn't easy. They had to learn the ropes of running a restaurant, from the grill to managing staff. After 2 hard years, they leveled up, opening a new spot in San Bernardino with a bigger menu. By 1948, the brothers were living the good life, with a mansion to their name. But guess what? They threw everyone for a loop and suddenly closed everything down. Why? Well, the restaurant had become a bit too wild, a teenage hangout with more trouble than business. Turns out, running the joint was taking a toll on their time, energy, and sanity. So, behind closed doors, they hatched a plan. Looking at the receipts, they saw that 80% of their money came from hamburgers. Light bulb moment. They simplified the menu to just essentials: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, fries, milkshakes, and Coca-Cola. They then went all out on reinventing the burger-making process, creating the speedy service system. It was like a burger assembly line, where each task had its specialist, making everything quicker and more efficient. Customers ordered at the window, and their food was ready in about 15 seconds. Revolutionary. Despite some initial confusion, the speedy service system caught on like wildfire. Richard and Mac were so confident in their system that they spilled the secrets to their competitors, even offering free tours of their kitchen. Fast forward to 1954, and the McDonald brothers were living a simple, satisfying life, serving up more burgers and fries than they could have imagined. The McDonald brothers, Richard, Dick, and Maurice, Mac, first met Ray Kroc in 1954 when Ray was a multi-mixer milkshake machine sales agent. Ray discovered that the McDonald brothers had ordered multiple multi-mixers for their small but successful restaurant in San Bernardino, California. Intrigued by their unusually large order, Ray decided to visit the McDonald's restaurant to see it for himself. Upon arriving at the McDonald's location, Ray was impressed by the efficiency and success of the speedy service system that the brothers had implemented. The restaurant had become a local phenomenon, attracting a large number of customers due to its quick service and quality food. Richard and Maurice McDonald explained their innovative approach to fast food, and Ray, recognizing the potential for expansion, proposed the idea of franchising McDonald's restaurants across the country. The McDonald brothers were interested in the idea of franchising, but were cautious about losing control over their concept. Eventually, a deal was struck, and Ray Kroc became the franchising agent for McDonald's. This marked the beginning of their business partnership, leading to the rapid expansion and success of McDonald's as a global fast food giant. Establishing McDonald's System Incorporated, a separate entity from the original McDonald's, run by the brothers, Ray focused on expanding the franchise nationwide. His contract with the McDonald brothers involved scouting new locations, finding operators, and training them in the speedy service system. For each new McDonald's restaurant opened, Ray received $950 up front and 1.9% of the revenue generated. But a significant portion of this fee went to the McDonald brothers. Despite early success, challenges arose when operators began deviating from the system's standards. Ray faced difficulties enforcing quality control and consistency, leading him to realize the importance of setting a minimum standard for quality within the system. Ray's franchising plan involved opening one store at a time, contrary to the common territorial franchising approach. This strategy ensured a superior quality of every store and aligned the interests of McDonald's System Incorporated with those of its store operators. Despite initial struggles, Ray's unshakable belief in McDonald's future and the recruitment of key figures like Fred Turner propelled the franchise forward. By 1956, McDonald's faced formidable competition from other fast food franchises that had adopted the McDonald Brothers system. Rivals such as In-N-Out Burger, Burger Chef, and Burger King, along with KFC and Carl's Jr., were expanding rapidly, challenging McDonald's market dominance. Kroc's genius lay in the unique structure of his franchising empire. Rather than adopting territorial franchising, Ray opted for a system where operators needed to prove the success of their first store before opening additional ones. This slower approach guaranteed the quality of every store, fostering a true partnership between franchisor and franchisee. His decision not to sell supplies to franchisees, in contrast to traditional franchisors, created a model where both parties shared a common goal: the success of McDonald's stores. With the recruitment of individuals like Fred Turner, who optimized the speedy service system, McDonald's began to stand out. The McFamily expanded, and despite growing operating costs, Ray's unyielding dedication and sacrifice paved the way for McDonald's success. But now, Ray's challenges included finding a new revenue stream and dealing with the McDonald brothers, who retained control over the brand. His financial advisor, Harry Sonborn, proposed a creative solution: the establishment of Franchise Realty Corporation. This separate entity allowed Kroc to buy the land beneath the McDonald's stores and lease it to operators, providing a steady income and control over franchisees. Franchise Realty not only freed Kroc from the original contract with the McDonald brothers, but also gave him leverage over franchisees through lease agreements. The new model, involving a flat monthly fee or 8.5% of revenue, along with the existing 1.4% service fee, ensured a robust cash flow for Kroc and his companies. By 1960, McDonald's had 228 restaurants, and the real estate strategy was proving successful. Yet, amidst this growth, a personal development occurred. Ray Kroc met Joan Smith, the wife of a McDonald's franchisee. Their connection deepened, and Ray, despite being married to Ethel, pursued a relationship with Joan. This led to Ray filing for divorce, and he set out to achieve a long-held desire: removing the McDonald brothers from the business. Ray's opportunity arose when he proposed to buy out the McDonald brothers for $2.7 million. Despite challenges in securing the funds, Ray agreed to the deal, but tensions arose during negotiations. The brothers retained their original store, renamed it the Big M, and kept a 0.5% royalty, allegedly agreed upon through a handshake deal. The details of this agreement would later become contentious. With the McDonald brothers out of the way, Ray further solidified his control over the company. Franchise Realty and McDonald's System Incorporated merged into the McDonald's Corporation, erasing the brothers from the company's history. Ray, now the self-proclaimed founder, continued expanding McDonald's. By 1965, McDonald's went public, marking a significant financial success for Ray and Harry. However, internal conflicts surfaced, and Harry's concerns about aggressive expansion during an economic downturn led to his voluntary departure. Ray took over as CEO, and the company continued to thrive under his leadership. Ray's personal life took a twist when he met Joan again, but her initial hesitation led Ray to focus even more on McDonald's. By 1961, Ray felt ready to pass on the torch and named Fred Turner, a dedicated employee, as CEO. Under Fred's leadership, McDonald's embarked on global expansion, successfully adapting to local markets. Despite the company's remarkable growth, challenges emerged. McDonald's faced controversies like the monopoly fraud orchestrated by an insider, Jerome Jacobson, who manipulated the game and cost the company millions. This scandal, along with the rise of health concerns associated with fast food, further damaged McDonald's public image. In 2004, the documentary Super Size Me intensified scrutiny on McDonald's, highlighting health risks associated with its food. The company responded by removing the supersize option and introducing healthier choices. Despite controversies, McDonald's remains a global giant with a market cap exceeding $200 billion. The legacy that began with the two brothers was later carried on by Ray Kroc, and despite strained relationships and controversies, continues to shape the fast food empire.